Hello guys, this is John, and together with tennis expert Jake from Zcodesystem.com, I'd like to give you a brief introduction on how to bet tennis and generate solid profit. Now, Jake made over 110 units of profit on tennis last year and expect even more this year. Let's find out how. Now, tennis is a 2 or 4 player game played on 3 different surfaces: clay, grass and hard. Main tournaments take place from January, when the season begins in Australia and New Zealand, until November, when it ends on the Barclays Finals in London. Throughout the season, there's just under 200 tournaments each year across the ATP Professional Male Circuit, WTA Professional Female Circuit, as well as Challengers and ITF tournaments. Overall, tennis is a highly profitable sport, provided you have the knowledge as well as the analysis about the players. Now, when analyzing a match, I always consider more than 10 aspects which can influence the outcome. I begin to look at the ranking of the players. It'll show you the skill difference between the 2 players. You can also see how many places any given player has gone up by or down in the past few days. Head-to-head results are also quite important. It'll give you a brief idea how players perform against one another. For example, if we calculate an average of the amount of games played between the 2 players, you may decide to either lean on the under or over. One of the most important parts of analysis is certainly the court preference. For example, Djokovic has a higher advantage over Nadal on the hard court. However, he is no competition against the Spaniard on the clay courts. You also have to look at players' previous matches, see how many he played over the past few days, and by looking at the first serve percentage and the breakpoint conversion percentage, you can determine if there'll be any signs of possible fatigue or injury sustained after the previous matches. When betting on tournaments such as Australian Open, it's worth checking out the weather. In this year's tournament, the temperatures were reaching 42 degrees Celsius, which resulted in many players getting sick and fainting during the matches as well. When it comes to using bookmakers, I tend to have accounts at more than 5 bookmakers. This allows me to get the best odds possible, as well as play on different markets that some bookmakers don't have in selections. One of the most common bookmakers is Bet365. They offer a wide range of bets on all the sports, especially tennis. The main positive aspect of having a Bet365 account is that they resolve bets almost instantaneously, and they offer the widest range of live bets available on the internet. I'd like to show you guys how to follow Jake tennis bets that get released. I will always inform you on the tournament to look for and what bookmaker the odds came from. Now, in this section, you can find all of the tournaments that are available from this bookmaker. At the top, you can just press on Full List, which is in the Match Coupon tab. In this first match at the top, you have the player A, in this case Jack Sock, playing against player B, Adrian Mannarino. The odds on Jack Sock are 1.53. For Adrian Mannarino, they're 2.37. Here, you can find a wider range of bets available for this given match. As always, more bets will be released closer to the match, and the widest range of bets will be available on live betting. Remember, when betting on match handicaps, look out for the difference between games and sets, as many people tend to mix both of them up. For example, if you place a plus 1.5 set handicap on Jack Sock and he loses the match 1-2, you can still win the bet. However, if you placed a plus 1.5 games handicap and win the total of 12 games against the 16 games won by Mannarino, you will lose the bet. Jake has 4 main systems which you can follow. Those are cherry picks, live betting, pre-game bets, as well as my play of the day. You can start following any of the systems anytime you want. You don't have to wait until the start of the season to begin following. The most profitable system is by far the live betting. You'll be informed when the sessions begin on the Zcode forums. You need an account with one of the previously mentioned bookmakers to follow the sessions. When the live session is on, you will see so-called live betting room, which is a simple window on the right side of Zcode wall. There, you'll see live bets by Jake. Very easy. Following this, we have a cherry pick system, for which I selectively pick number of matches for the given day. Bets are posted on the wall as well as in my forum topic. It's a simple progression system, betting on odds over 2.00 and starting with 1.5, doubling up each time to the C bet. From the start of the season, we won 20 of those progressions, and we haven't lost a single one. I also post pre-game bets on the wall as well as on the forum. Bets are according to the confidence level, where more units are being played on the higher confidence bets. No more than 5 units can be played for a given match. Unless it's my play of the day, then it can be anything between 2.5 to 10 units. Overall, the systems have turned out to be extremely profitable since the beginning of January. As you can see here, we've produced plus 6.77 units of profit on the pre-game bets, 19.6 units of profit on the cherry picks, as well as 29.18 units of profit for the live betting. By following all the system, you'd be up over 50 units of profit in just 1 month. Therefore, I hope you guys set to follow Jake Tennis Systems and enjoy winning together. Now, it doesn't matter if you live and breathe tennis like Jake or you've got no clue about tennis. There's a load of money to be made by professionally betting this sport. Now, go to Zcode members area, check Jake's live betting schedule and his topics, and start following and winning.